he came back to the house. He refused to go to the hospital. First of all, I'll blame my son if you tell me he got injured from a fight in the first place, and then he refused to go to the hospital. Now, and especially if he has a habit of, going to or allowing all these quack nurses to come to his house to treat him, if he has that character, if he's known to be doing that, so I can excuse him for that. For me, I can excuse him if he was given the impression of he refused to go to the hospital. I can excuse all of that. But if he was given a clue from day one, or he fought his wife, or all those things were said to him before he got to the house, now I can blame him. So, that's my opinion.
Not to the point of no. Right now, everyone in that house is lying, saying MOHBAD was healthy, was fine, strong. MOHBAD was preparing for a podcast, right?
Well, why do you think? You see, at this point, I'm still struggling with the fact that we are not believing the wife, and we don't have anything concrete. So if up till now nobody has anything, right? I'm not saying what she's saying is the truth or anything, but if at this point nobody has anything to present, what we should be looking out for is what led to the wound. I think that's where we're missing it. If the court is now excusing Prime Boy to go, then what led to that wound? Why? How comes he had that injury? Do you understand? I think that's where we're missing it. That's where everybody is missing it. Look at the whole confusion. Look at how they're confusing everybody. So I think we're actually not looking at the root cause. We're not looking at that aspect. Because if up till now, if the court can excuse Prime Boy, if the nurse is owning up, yes, I gave him this injection, blah, 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 and the truth of the matter is, if what the nurse explained is possible, what she said happened is possible. If you just give tetanus injection like that, yes, I from my findings, I heard that reaction is possible. Now, if that reaction is true, or it's possible in any human being, now what led to the wound, I think, is the major problem here. If Prime Boy is not agreeing that he fought MOHBAD, or he didn't see anywhere MOHBAD hit the glass and he got injured, then who gave him that injury? How did he sustain the injury? I think that's where we're missing it. So if at this point, we can point out anything, then I think after the autopsy is read and there's nothing there, at this point, maybe we just have to go with the narrative of the nurse.
If that is what will make you happy.
Not make me happy, Papariano. We've struggled all these years to find out the root cause, but we don't know, and nobody has anything concrete. This is why I'm saying that, instead of just losing hope completely. But I think if the nurse is owning up and nobody has anything, well, for me, I think we should go with their narrative and see how far they can go. But even if you dig and dig and dig and dig, these people, they stood their grounds from day one, and they're still on it.
Okay, sorry. I think I need to quickly have one or two
Your
questions from
voice, your mouth is too
Papariano.
close to your microphone. Your mouth is too
Okay,
close to your
okay,
microphone.
okay. Sorry, Papariano.
Yeah.
Well done, Papariano. Well done.
And guys, please register on my match.
This
Baba MOHBAD fans, on Sunday we are having a big battle. I know you guys are gonna be against me, but let's see what I can do because my enemies they will go support. You know, they are always enemies, my friend. If you like, let that guy win
it,
me.
it,
No problem. Let's
it's
be
all
on
right.
Sunday 9
We'll
p.m.
look
Let
at
him win you,
we'll look at
Papariano.
we'll look out for that. So
All right.
I want to ask. I stumbled on a video. Was it earlier today? Is it true? I think it was interview with Karima. Is it true that Wumi's mother is actually a policeman? Was a policeman, or is a retired policeman, or I mean, policewoman, or is currently a policewoman? I want to know.
Me, I don't know. Some said she's security. Some said she's maybe a corporal. Some said she's all those people that stand on the way who direct the car to go one direction.
Because
Some said
Karima confirmed.
some said she was a gate
Karima
woman.
confirmed.
I don't know. So I don't know that
Karima
she was a
confirmed
gate woman,
that
whether she was a
she's a
policewoman.
policewoman. I said Karima confirmed it. I think that interview was
Me, I
with
don't know. Karimo is
Esabod.
double mouth. Karimo is double mouth. She can say whatever she
That
wants.
she's a policewoman. So
What do you want to do with her being a policewoman?
that's
You love her.
number one. Then I think some of us. So I'm trying to. Well, no, I'm just trying to get that clear because the way this police issue that we're having currently has been going back and forth. So you'll be thinking what is the influence, where is that influence coming from? So that's why I'm asking that question anyway. So when I saw that, I was thinking probably she's one of the high ranked in the police service. So well, since you cleared that to me, it's fine. So I was trying to think in that direction anyway. Then another thing is, I think for some of us who are spiritual here, maybe we should be praying for Baba MOHBAD. we should go and do. We should be asking Papariano, because I think Papariano is to some extent is spiritually sound. Maybe he should be leading us in fasting and prayer to pray for Baba MOHBAD, because what
People
is
don't
going
understand.
on with him is
They
quite
don't know
very.
People don't know what they're doing.
Because some things is like,
I'm just watching them with one eye.
so you are looking at him. You are looking at him like probably he doesn't even know what he's doing currently, because even at that point where the issue happened, like Kolu, is it Kolu, that the other woman that just spoke was talking about him coming to the house, and it was they couldn't. I think both of you were trying to argue that he didn't know what to do at that time. That is what he's supposed to do. Someone in his right senses. If you had been seeing, so you would have been seeing some red flags, and you would have said, okay. Immediately you got there, as a man, you need to just maybe you just try to manage yourself out of the gate and stand by the gate and begin to call one or two people, or probably create things there and say, you guys are not going out. I want to know what is wrong with if you want to know what is wrong with your son. So you begin to see, even I think that is really still showing on him, like he's still displaying all this character till date. So if your son is in the morgue and you are going to party, you are going to studio to sing one song and begin to bash one or two, it doesn't seem ordinary. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem ordinary. So maybe Papariano will be leading us in one spiritual exercise to probably if it's a spell from from one camp or the other. I don't know. So I can take the spell out. I hope Papariano is hearing me.
Oh yes.
You remember there was a time MOHBAD said
Okay.
she
Papariano has not
saw
responded though. I want to hear if it's going to go on more spiritual.
He will respond. He will respond. I just want to add this. When MOHBAD said something about he saw the shadow, like he saw the flash of MOHBAD passing by. You remember when she said that? Now, Baba being a spiritualist, being a pastor, being spiritually guided, did he ever spoke about he seeing something similar to that, or like?
Stay from. Can you be muted? There's noise in your background, please.
Maybe he had actually seen something similar to that, or had a sign, because if the Mama was saying she saw that sign on Monday. Baba did not talk about he seeing any similar sign on that same Monday, or they just called him that MOHBAD is dead. He didn't even see any sign. The kind of like his spirituality side is he not working at that moment?
What kind of question is that? Is it supposed to say a sign because it's spiritual? What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. We're talking about spirituality now.
So what
usually
kind of
that
question
bond is more with the mother. Usually that bond is stronger with the mother.
Is stronger with the mother. Oh, okay.
The mother, yes.
Yeah, but Baba being spiritually guided and all that should. I was just asking.
I don't think that is.
Is this like a Baba attack right now? Like what kind of question is that? So because
this
Baba
is not a Baba attack now. This is a
it sounds like it actually.
Now. It is not an attack.
Yeah, go ask Baba
like
now. Go actually, I think you should be asking God that, not Baba or Papariano.
Oh, okay.
Go ask God.
You know why I'm coming from?
Actually, there's nothing in your background. Please fix that noise.
I don't seem to.
Safe home. There's noise in your background. Please.
I'm not just seeing.
Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute, call.
Okay.
Yes. Still, Sammy Jojo. Actually, Baba was the first one that got a sign. Okay. I think he said either Saturday night or wherever that he slept and somebody like shot a gun, something like that. I don't know if you guys remember that dream. He dreamed that somebody shot a gun, that that the gun missed him. But like he touched somebody, maybe MOHBAD or somebody, I don't know. But there was a way he said it, but that was a sign. And he said, like maybe he gave them water, he prayed on it, I don't know, but they didn't drink the water. Something like that, but he saw a sign.
Papariano.
Yeah.
What? The only thing I can fault Baba for is I just see him as somebody who saw it coming. Like he had a knowledge of such a thing will happen to his son or something like that. You know, this is what I think of him. Not like he's not, I see it as somebody who is not shocked to hear the death of his son. You know, instead of taking it like he is more interested in the land or properties or stuff like that. But I see it like, you know, maybe the trauma of the bullying and other things that have been happening to the son for a long time. Probably he must have, you know, lost hope and, you know, he's been expecting such a thing.
Like premonition, kind of.
Yes. So this is what I see more of in the father. You know, like he didn't see the death as a shocker, as in, like he was expecting it to come someday or something like that. This is what I think.
It's possible.
I don't think, you know, he's more interested in his son's properties instead of, and maybe from the beginning, He wanted to liaise with the wife and the family to know what the son has or something. And he
For me, that
thinks
was a no-no. Asking for 2 plots of land right there, for me, that was a
now
big no-no.
maybe he's asking the wife to be sure. Is that plot of land still available?
That is a
Maybe
no-no
I'll
for
ask.
me right there. That is nothing to talk about right there. So you have your opinion, but cool. But for me, that if I'm an investigator, that will make me like suspect him. And moreover, he was told not to quickly bury Mohbad by Darusha, but he insisted. So,
But where
So
could he have
the
kept?
same Darusha, why didn't he say they should when they went to
Thank you.
mortuary?
Where did he
Why
want him
did
to
they
put the
drop the
body?
paper now?
Thank you.
Why did they drop the paper? Why are you trying to make excuse saying because Darusha told him? They're saying it because they know he will still do it now. They just want to have an. Why didn't they provide the document when they got to the mortuary if they didn't want him to bury him?
okay, but he himself, if he never intended to bury Mohbad, what was he asking for land to do? Right there.
So who said he never intended? He intended and he did because he had no option.
No, no,
So what are
no.
you?
I said before he left that house to the police, why was he asking for 2 plots of land?
We don't know if that action was before. How can it be before? I don't even believe
Oh,
that.
come on. Baba Maba said right there, that moment that he saw the lawyer. That was the
Maybe
last time he
because
saw the lawyer.
suspicious when
No,
he
we
saw the
don't know
lawyer, he
that.
thought, what could the
Because
lawyer be
didn't
doing
they say
at
the
that
lawyer
point?
was not there when they went to all these places? We don't know if it was right there, right that
Yes.
moment.
It's okay,
And
please wait.
it's
Let me
I'll
let me play. Wait. Let me play it.
You don't even need to play it.
No. Hey. Don't tell me I don't need to play it. It's an evidence. Don't change what I know. What I hear with my ear. Please wait. 1 minute, please wait. 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't like double face. Alright, please listen.
ṣé mọ́mì Mohbad bá yín pè last one sir.
Alright, listen.
lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Mohbad ṣe aláìsí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ẹ pe lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ rí kẹ wá béèrè wípé gbogbo properties ẹ̀ àbí ẹ pe anybody nínú wọn wípé kán jọ mọ́tò ẹ̀ àti gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀ abẹ́ ẹ pe meeting pé kán máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe meeting lórí property lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó kú. nígbà tí ó kú ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nígbà tí ó kú ní ọjọ́ yẹn gangan because ó jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn ọkàn fún mi pé ọmọ yìí ilẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo tí mo mọ̀ mọ́ ni but bó ṣe dé láti tọ́ ló sọ pé dádì mi wọ́n ti ra lẹ̀ lórúkọ lẹ́hàmù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dùn ló sáré sọ fún mi. bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ fún mi nígbà tí mo gbọ́ pé lọ́ọ̀yà lè lé yìí. bàbá àti wọn bí ìlọ́wọ́ lọ́yẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ ṣé wọ́n ti 2 plots wà. bàbá lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó kú sí kọ́ ẹ̀lọ́ sẹ́ mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ lọ́ọ̀sà ẹ̀lọ́ bàbá because bàbá ẹ̀lọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ hold on sir ẹ̀ hold on Mr. Ishaq.
So did you hear that? Right there, that day, before 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. is the day. That is Tuesday. While the next day was the day they buried Mohbad from maybe 1 midnight until it was Wednesday, right? But the day Baba Mohbad got there was Tuesday night, right? So that was when he met the lawyer people, and he said it was a privilege that he met the lawyer there. So it was right there in Mohbad house that they said it, that he was asking for the 2 plots of land, not after the burial of Mohbad, which was the other day, because the lawyer was not going with them. You know, the lawyer didn't go with them to the police, to the morgue. No. They have fought, and the lawyer has gone his way. Baba has gone his way with others in the family. Lawyers didn't go to the police station and other place. Lawyer was not there. So
I mean, honestly, I don't even understand the point you're making. All these are tiny little that can be brought
that's what
down.
I'm saying. I was asking
Because
for his motive of not questioning his own son's death, because that would have helped us know
but
if he
you
had
can't say
questioned
you're
that guy's death.
questioning this motive if they've created a situation to make him believe. Because even that blood that he saw, honestly, I feel it might have been purposely, they want him to purposely say that so that he can buy the narrative that he fought, he was bleeding so much, they called the nurse. So he already bought the fact that, I feel like he might have bought it that, oh, Ojambi thought he should show what they be nurse or they to cool here, or something like that. I don't know.
So
So
you think even the neck of Mohbad that was broken was purposely, right? So that they
is it
want
not
to
after the
show.
fact we saw that? Why you talk? You're talking about what happened at that moment. Now you're talking about the
No,
neck.
no, I wanted to, because you don't believe that there's mistake. Them seeing
No,
it,
don't
him
talk
saying it
about the
was a
neck. It's
mistake.
not the neck that made people now
No,
cry
no, I'm
out.
just telling you that all those evidence you see was the mistake of the people committing the crime. There's no perfect crime. The blood that he saw there is a prima facie, is a leading information that anybody will use to start their investigation. If those guys were aware that that is a crime, they would have covered up that cloth. Adibi, you reverse the same situation today, right now, to happen. That cloth of blood, you will not see it there. But they never knew.
No, but they didn't know the people will cry out, right? They might have just done it to so the Baba can believe their story and okay, Otija, no, so
And that's what I'm saying. He's supposed to question. He's supposed to question
okay,
why all those blood was
but
there.
we can say what could, right? But it didn't happen in the moment. It didn't happen. We don't know why. So you can't now be saying it's supposed to because you were not in that situation, so you don't know what you would have done. It's easy to
I
say
know.
what you could have done
I'm
after the
saying.
fact.
I'm saying that what any reasonable person should have done, he couldn't have done it because maybe he may not be reasonable enough. But every reasonable people have behaved in a certain way. Like you right now, the reason why you're speaking is because you are reasonable. But people who are unreasonable, they know where
Well,
they go. Know
people,
where they
you
go.
don't know when people have a situation where somebody, a death has been announced, you don't know how they'll react because it's
Yeah, that's
easier
what I'm
to say
saying.
how somebody will
That's
react
what I'm
after
saying.
the
That
fact.
because of the reaction, let's say because he was shocked, right? I would never expect him to be asking for 2 plots of land, right?
What do you mean you
Because
would
he should
never
be.
expect him to be asking for two pots?
How can somebody who was shocked be asking for two plots
Because
of land?
maybe he knew there's one land where he bought him to build this church and he wanted to figure out where to bury him. And
But common sense tells him that the land was already bought in Liam's name. Is he trying to take the son's property?
either way, I'm not even discussing that. We're talking about the fact that the boy is dead and there's some situation that shows that that boy's death was not natural. That's what you should be discussing, not what Baba has
Yeah,
done.
yeah. We
The
are
fact
saying
that
we are
this
just
same
saying.
people, no, you shouldn't. I mean, those things are distraction. The fact that this same
No, no, they are
people
not
said
distraction. We
they
are
are
just saying.
distraction
Some
because
question
you
needs
should
to
be
be
constant.
asked.
We are
Some
saying
question needs to be asked.
what we are saying here is this, right? We are saying part of what is stalling everybody right now, letting us contribute money unnecessarily, keep ourselves here unnecessarily, is because there is no clarity on what killed Mohbad. If he who was in that house,
But the
if he
clarity is not
just
coming.
wait now, if he who was in that house has questioned proper questions, all of this extra exhibit like exhuming, looking for justice, nobody will be doing it because we would have believed that truly he has, and this is what killed Mohbad, right? So if he has questioned that, reported that to the police, we will not be here where we are today. If we don't find the cause of death of Mohbad today, he can be prosecuted for quickly burying Mohbad.
I mean, you're forgetting the fact that this man took the body to the police
It
and they
doesn't matter.
called.
It
You're
doesn't matter.
forgetting that this same person did not have the support he had the moment it happened.
It
I mean,
doesn't
it's
matter.
easier to be
It doesn't
saying what
matter.
could have.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, if these people really wanted to let the truth come out, why did they bring out the narrative that only ear infection? Don't you think that's the
Yeah,
things you should be
that's
covering?
what I'm saying. Those who are covering up the crime, they did everything possible within their minds to cover up the crime. He should have done everything possible to open up the crime.
That's what he's doing. So why
No.
you nagging him?
Tell me one way that he has exposed the crime. He was there, he saw blood, he never asked what
Mariano,
was
he
blood.
wasn't even suspecting anything in the first place. He went
He
Uh-huh.
there.
wasn't
So
exactly
why
Saw
is he
the narrative.
suspecting now? If he was there then, didn't suspect nothing. Why is he suspecting now?
because people screamed out and they saw the neck.
Are we people there? Come on now. He saw the neck. He saw Mohbad better than us.
How
He's
do you mean he
focusing on
saw
what we
the
are
neck?
saying.
How do you
Well,
know what do you mean he saw the neck?
he saw
Even
Mohbad
if
better. If me and you should talk about Mohbad right now, but Mohbad is in the best place to give us the last description of Mohbad body than me and
how
you.
can you say he saw the
I
neck?
thought you said
100 people that were
look
in the
at
house saw the neck. The neck we only saw after the way they put him in the coffin.
Thank you in the coffin.
Baba saw Mohbad because Baba explained what is in his nose. He said, when I go there, I saw cotton wool in
Okay,
his
so
nose
but 100 people saw him
and trust on his
so they saw the
chest.
same thing. And we
Yes.
even saw it in the ambulance, and nobody saw anything about the neck. It's only the coffin that explained the
Yeah,
neck.
so basically, I'm just saying he shouldn't be scamming us and be here together with us saying he's looking for justice because he's convinced that nothing killed Mohbad, and you should stop saying, you should
Oh
stop
my
focusing on
God.
looking for justice. Yes, now why is he looking for
I
justice
think
if he was never convinced? If a man is
Yeah.
never convinced that his son was killed, why is he looking for justice?
Because he is now. So what are you talking about? He's looking
Because
for
he doesn't know what he's looking for because he was right there, he never questioned anything there.
Papariano, at that point, he did not suspect anybody killed his son.
You didn't know about the nurse.
Okay, he knew
What
about
makes
the
you
nurse,
think
but that's
a nurse-
because it's not this.
anybody can go to the hospital, get injected, and die. So what's wrong in a nurse giving you injection and you die thereafter? There's nothing wrong in that.
You didn't explain.
There's something wrong with that. Now, how is something wrong with that? There was an evidence
There's something wrong
of
with
lot of
MOHBAD's
blood.
case. But
Wait now, the lot
but
of
it's
blood,
okay.
all the blood, that blood itself is a big sign. Okay, he should question the injury, and don't forget, the guy who was alleged to cause injury was calling the father all through till the man got there. The man never called the guy back. When they told him that same friend, Prime Boy, fought Mohbad in the show, Sunday night, and then he didn't want to go to the hospital, he called the nurse to come treat him, and then he died. It was a place for him to ask, who is the nurse? Or who is even this guy that fought him, that injured him? And he was just asking for 2 plots of land to go bury the guy. The guy an animal.
No, Papariano.
Even chicken, if chicken die, you question what killed the chicken.
Thank you very much. Papariano, the question I want to throw to Coco is this. I think the only fault Baba has is him not asking the right questions. There's a right question. There's a place for everything. The person that is supposed to come to your mind is not the 2 plots of land or anything. I'm not saying he's not in shock. I'm not saying like anything. No, but he didn't ask the right question. That is all I have to say. I'm sorry.
Okay, he didn't ask who, please. The nurse or
Anybody present.
in the house?
Anybody present. Let's say like in a general area, when someone passed away, nobody will ask you, where is his land? Where is his house? The first question they are going to ask is, what killed him? What happened? How did it happen? That's the
But
first
they already
question.
told him.
You are
They
going
said
to
they
ask.
fought. They already told him. They've said they fought and not injected him.
Thank you.
Ah,
They gave
Why you
him.
guys saying he didn't ask? He
And his
didn't.
script was
And
well
he believed
written.
him.
Look
What are
at
you
how
guys
up
talking
till
about?
date people are struggling to find out what transpired and nobody is able to unravel one single thing up till date. That's to show you that anything you were told at that moment, you'll believe.
Exactly. And then he went to
You'll
the
believe.
police
So I don't,
and then
I, don't,
they
I
refused to
can't
give him
blame.
what do you guys want from him?
Thank you. They already, they kept this, allegedly, they kept this body since either Sunday night or Monday/Tuesday. Shows you they were really doing their homework. So whoever just
Exactly.
comes
They were
across
doing
it
exactly.
and he's told this is what happened can believe, and there's nothing wrong in believing. Except if you're told otherwise. That's when you start doubting. But I don't, at that point, I cannot blame Baba Mohbad, sincerely speaking. At that point, I cannot blame him for agreeing to whatever they told him.
Kolu, I have a question for you.
Yes, please, I'm listening.
So this is my question. Like,
Yeah?
if you remember, like the father is aware, both Mohbad and his wife, they
Yeah.
fought a lot. They fought a lot, right? And
Yes.
he does come days every day, like to separate, right? And they now
Sorry?
called him for that kind of incident.
Yes.
Me, I'm still saying it. They called him for that kind of incident.
Mm.
Your proper mind will tell you, like, until to again. And that was why this something. So
Wait,
they
so
just like
what
narrative.
are you talking about?
That narrative of we like the script was written very well. Baba can actually reveal it. To buy Baba what change
How?
let's camera it down.
The
I
fact
will tell
that
you.
you
Oh my
fight with
God.
your
I'm
spouse
giving you
every
the
day.
hints. Like me, I'm giving you the hints. Like these are where like these two people they fight like a crazy woman being every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
last
even
one,
if they do,
you will
even
call
if
my
they
attention
do,
to it like it's too jealous, it's barra in it's a barra in
sorry,
so
I
too bad
don't
jolly.
understand Yoruba.
You understand kind of
Meanwhile,
thing?
even if
Yeah.
they fight every day, the fact that
Yeah.
it was not established that he was fighting Wumi and then he got
Yeah.
injured, Baba has no right to just come there and say, Wumi, what happened?
He
What
has no
killed your
rights, but
dad?
he has the right to go up there. First go up there, right? Ẹ jẹ́ ká
Yes.
gbàgbé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́
Up
ká gbàgbé
there and they
Baba
say
is
this one
aware.
Going
happened.
Baba
upstairs
is
is different
aware of what
from.
happened. Baba
Going
is
upstairs
aware
is
of what
different.
happened. That's just the fact. He's
See,
aware of what happened. But the hatred, so not for money, could Jacob be one question. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first question Donny Baba saw was like, did you see where you end your life? Hatred, didn't it?
Did you see where you end?
Hatred, didn't it?
Did you
Where
see
did
where
you
you
hear
end
that
his life?
one?
Oshodi,
You
no,
guys,
Coco, it's
your
not like
hatred,
when did I
Coco.
hear that
You
one?
guys, your
There
hatred
are
for
some things
Baba
I'm
can
telling you,
make
like
you
it's
see.
not like when did I hear that one? Is it something like Baba could have been the one to unravel everything? I'm not gonna lie to
Coco,
you,
good
but he
evening.
was not patient enough. He was not
Coco,
patient enough.
do you know,
Yes,
like, I'm not even, I'm just, let me just put it like, you see this Aloba family, let me just put it like this, there's a lot to them. Coming from Baba, coming from Mama, coming from Madura. At the end of the day, like I used to say it on this platform, Mumi is just a stranger. At the end of the day, she has to protect herself first. In fact, Lion comes second. Will you please, can I please, like, so that I won't lose my chain of thought, man. Lion comes second. And I don't know why these people are solid, because at this point I can say, Baba is behind Mumi. Baba just, don't let me say what I want to, let me just put it like this. Because Baba would not tell me that
Thank you. They have already
there's
settled.
not like
Awala
gossip.
Konjata.
Or,
There is
please
settlement
ma,
behind already.
please ma, I don't want to lose my chain of thoughts, man. Let me just put it and let me leave you guys to it. Baba is solidly behind Wumi because something happened in that house and everybody is seriously protecting Wumi. Mama Mohbad, the one that pushed Mohbad out, that took care of Mohbad, even if they didn't take care of Mohbad, you carry him for 9 months. We are all women here, you understand? Nothing, they must not call us, even if we did Abuja, and they call us as something happened to one of our child, where they Katangura, you know, the kind of pain you feel, you will feel, you know how unsettling it's going to be for you. For you to now be supporting the person everybody is pointing fingers at. For you as a woman, Coco, everybody, we are women here, we are grown as adults here. For you to be suspecting the major suspect in the death of your son, the only star in your family, the person that is giving you food to eat, for you to be suspecting, it's not possible for Baba to tell me that there's been no gossip, nothing. Baba, you know, say, doctor, nurse came and something happened to Mohbad. And Baba still went on to collect donations upon donations upon donation, hiding under the fact that he's looking for justice. I'm not saying he's not there that night. Mama Mohbad too is not there that night, but gossip would have happened. 8 people was in that house that night. Nobody is coming out to point a finger at Wunmi and telling, and nobody's coming out to tell her that you are a murderer. Akpanyo, you are a murderer. Nobody is coming out. Is that how perfect she is? Please, ma, Emma
How
Binuma.
can
Me,
Baba?
wait,
Okay,
ma,
hold
please,
on.
ma, please. I'm sorry, ma, Emma Binuma. Nobody is coming out to point out that you are a murderer. You know what killed her. Is that how perfect she is? Is that how good she is? Let's put Wunmi, like I used to say, drag Wunmi, because at the end of the day, he is your husband. Even she are supposed to talk about this nurse. Even if Baba is not talking, she's supposed to talk about this nurse. Like, since she put us in this situation, drag her by her clitoris, use her clitoris to hang her, drag her. You understand? But at the end of the day, your blood, is blood and flesh was in that house that night, which is Adura. And you're telling me that Adura is solidly behind Wunmi. Adura is in Team Wunmi. Not even any of Aloba family should be in Team Wunmi. You are not supposed to hear it. If Baba
But
is
not
standing,
not when
ma,
he promised
wait,
the next
ma,
15 months.
please, ma. If Baba is standing like this, Mama Mohbad is supposed to stand like this. Adura is supposed to stand like this, and they're supposed to.
Really, she's actually not made any point for me.
No, for me either.
To understand.
Yeti, me, I would say like to you guys, you might feel like she does not actually make points, but I would tell you, me, I would still be
Adura
saying
was
it.
in that house.
The only thing that
Coco.
the only thing.
Let me
Yeah,
put it to you like this.
hold
Let me give you a narrative, and let me put it to you like this. Nothing must happen. Nothing is going to happen to your family in the mighty name of Jesus. Say amen. Say amen first on that one. Let's say like let's say that.
Don't just use.
Okay, let me just use a general place. Let me use myself. I have sister-in-laws that I like, and I have sister-in-laws that I don't like. I've lived with some, and I've not lived with some. You understand? Let's say like I just even say I did with my brother's house, and there's like probably the level of that fight is higher than what I used to know. You get? Nothing will happen to my brother in Jesus' name. You will see me. I will be the first person. NTA, BBC, everything. And the first thing I'm going to say, I don't know what happened that night, but they fight a lot. It is too toxic. There was a time she picked a knife. There was a time she tore her clothes. There was a time she did this. There was a time she did that. You kept it to yourself, Adura. And I'm still saying it. It's not supposed to be like Kenny. You kept it to yourself for Adura is not a saint. Adura is a murderer. Adura is a wicked person. Adura is a wicked soul. Adura. At the end of the day, Wumi will fuck another person. Let me land.
Baba still though.
What if 2 weeks before then or 10 days
At the end of the day, his name is Adura Aloba. His name is Adura Aloba.
Please let me.
It's not all about that.
Yeti, calm down. Yeti, calm down. I would say Adura is a murderer. The whole family does not have love.
Guess what?
The hatred is there.
Please.
That's not it. Even if the relationship is toxic. What if
Hold
she
on,
didn't fight
one
him 2
minute,
days
1 minute,
before then?
please.
Baba was
Yeti
even there, so
and
Baba can
Oswald, let
speak to what
Coco
happened
and
in
the
her
other
house.
lady respond, because according to them, Yeti, she's not making sense. Let's hear from them whether we can gain something from them.
Adura is a murderer. That is supposed to be the next topic tomorrow morning. Adura is a murderer.
Yeti, hold on.
Hold on,
Yeti,
you are not
hold on.
everyone has an opinion.
What you're saying
They
is
said you are
wrong.
not making sense. Let's hear from them.
Yeti, how are you?
Coco, please. No,
Yeah, I
Jesus
mean,
Lord,
I
you
don't
are just come.
understand the
You
point.
just come
We
now.
were talking about
Coco,
the top. I'm listening. Okay, I'm talking. I mean, Yeti, the reason why I don't understand what you're talking about is because obviously I think most people agree that MOHBAD and Adura is covering for Wumi. But what has Baba got to do with that? Baba can say what happened if the people that were there are not going to speak out. How? I mean, don't you understand how it works in the court of law? Even if Baba said this is what I was told, if the person that told him say I didn't say that, they didn't say that. So it's those people that need to speak up. So I don't understand why people are casting.
Now let me reply to that. This is what I'm trying to say, because it seems, I'm sorry, Makoko, I'm not insulting you. It seems like when you want to dodge a question, your next line of action is I don't understand what the person is saying, which you clearly understand because you are very intelligent. You understand?
No,
now let me wait, please, ma. Let me. At the end of the day, Wumi is only Aloba by marriage. Adura is Aloba by blood, by flesh. Wumi is Aloba by marriage. Can't you just sense that something is fishy if 8 people or 7 people is behind one person fighting hard for something not to be uncovered?
I don't understand though. What do you want Baba to do if MOHBAD and I mean maybe they're supporting Wumi because of money too in the beginning.
Yeti,
I mean I don't
let me
understand
help
what you
you,
want Baba
Yeti.
to do.
Yes?
Yeti, let me help you, yeah. Coco, let me try and engage you so that we help one another, yeah. From what you have said, Coco, what do you think is the way forward on justice for MOHBAD?
I mean, we're already in let's see how, I mean, first of all, we're waiting for the autopsy result to come out. I mean, the coroner inquest is going on. I don't understand how you people are castigating the one person that wasn't there. What do you want him? If the people
What do
that
you
were
mean by
there,
castigating? What do you mean by
no,
castigating?
no, because the point is, if the people that were in the house are not speaking out, there's no matter what Baba says, it would not stand.
I have
in the court of law.
never castigated.
So I don't
Baba.
understand.
Hold on. Let me come in. Let me just come in here. You see, we should not deceive ourselves.
we have two family that engage either direct or indirect in the death of MOHBAD, the Aloba and Adebanjo. When I say Aloba, I mean Adura. When I say Adebanjo, I mean Wumi. These two family in the last 72 hours, they are with MOHBAD. They both went to the concert, came back to their house. When MOHBAD was declared dead on the 12th of September, both of them were inside our car, inside our vehicle. And we need to be honest with ourselves.
You're talking
Both
about
of them,
Adura.
Adura and Wumi,
Okay.
both of them, in the last 72 hours, they were with MOHBAD. The point is this. Adura was there.
Yes,
Wumi
Adura
was there.
What has this got to do with Baba though?
We are not talking about Baba. Leave Baba. Leave Baba.
Can you?
No, but we were initially
Coco,
talking
don't
about
bring-
Baba.
don't bring
Initially
issue of
talking
Baba.
Papariano was talking about
I've learned that.
Baba
I've learned that
asking
line
for
of
the
thought.
plot of
I have
land
no
on
one
the
thing.
day
Don't bring
Esma,
Aloba
that
into this conversation.
Leave Baba.
No,
Please.
Well, then I'm not. Then I can't be in the
Coco.
conversation because I feel Adura is hiding
Please.
something too. So I don't understand why.
Bring Baba
And at the end of
into
the day,
this
she's Adura
conversation.
Aloba.
Hello, can we talk, please? Because I want
Please,
to go and
hold
put
on,
my-
that
guys.
was the
Hold
reason
on,
why
hold
we
on.
started this whole talk.
We started
Papariano
talking
was
about
talking
Baba
about
before, not
No,
Adura.
me, I've left that lane. I've left
It's
that
not
lane of
Papariano
Baba is
talking
there
now.
to
It's
do
Andy
whatever
talking
he's
now.
doing.
Okay, no, I don't have
It's not
any.
Papariano talking now. It's Andy talking now.
Okay,
but that
but
was what brought up
Please.
the issue. This is what we're
I'm
saying.
not here to.
Nobody
argue for
brought up
Adura because I
Adura or
feel
any
Adura too
other
should speak
person.
out. So
I'm not. I've never
I
seen
throw my
Esma.
question to Coco just now. What is the way forward? Forget about what Papariano have said about 1 hour, 20 minutes ago.
I mean, the way forward is already in inquest. We're waiting for autopsy to come out, and we just have to wait, not castigate people.
Things you are not ready to. Let me just. You can continue, please.
Coco, please, can I ask you a question?
You will talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And the question is this. No, there's no way I'm going to ask that question, and it will not feel like directed. Like it will just feel like probably I'm directing the anger to you. If you know that someone killed someone, will you cover up for the person, irrespective of how the person is to
Why
you?
would I cover up for the person? Of course, I feel Adura and Mama MOHBAD are hiding something.
And at the end of the day,
But Baba doesn't know about it. So
at the end of the day, let me put something to you, ma. Is Adura Adebanjo?
Is what?
Is Adura, is surname Adebanjo?
Okay, no. So I still don't understand the point.
His surname is Aloba.
Are you saying Baba should force?
I'm not saying Baba should force. I'm not saying Baba should force anything. I'm not even talking about Baba. I've never castigated Baba. You understand? I'm saying like the dragging, the way you attention, the way you people want to easily bury Wunmi. You understand? Adura should be buried the way they want to bury Wunmi. The same chain that is used to tie Wunmi to the rope should be used to tie Adura by his prick to the rope. Should be used.
I know. I totally
tie MOHBAD to the rope.
Who was talking about Wumi or Adura here?
So I mean, if exactly, are you talking about? Because to me,
you
I feel
understand?
like
We weren't even talking about Adura or Wumi.
exactly.
We
Because
were
to
talking
me,
about what Papariano said about the land. He was castigating Baba. He said Baba asked for 2 plots of land on the day he met MOHBAD's dead body under the staircase, right?
yes, that's what we're talking
Thank
about.
you. So that's what we're talking about. You were the one who brought up
I'm sorry if I divert the attention to something
because
else.
you did
I have
divert
always
the
said
discussion. That's why
sorry
we
that
were
I
shocked.
divert the attention to something else. Baba wasn't there. Baba is there to chop his own life and also find justice. Make a put him like that. I have never castigated Baba. Does he have his own agenda minus looking for justice? He's actually looking for justice. But this looking for justice, does it come with someone else, something else to butter it up? Yes, fine. He can, but at the end of the day, he spoke out. He gave us reasons for us to fight. If they are fighting Baba, if they are insulting Baba, this is one thing I used to look at. Whenever they are insulting Baba, I will say this thing. And I will say, if Baba did not give us something to fight on, if Baba did not accept people that wanted to fight for justice for MOHBAD, I don't think there will be justice for MOHBAD. It will just be
exactly. That's I agree
so
with you.
I'm not insulting Baba. The person I've always insulted, my own direct anger is Adura.
Well, Adura.
My direct anger is Adura. I am facing Adura squarely because
not
I have
even, not
elder
only
brothers.
Adura, all the family.
All the,
all of
so
them.
Yeti, the thing is I think that's why we're saying you're changing the conversation because nobody is supporting Adura or Mama Mohbad because I obviously believe they're covering up for Wunmi, and I don't know what's in between all of them. And Baba cannot. I mean, Baba can be blamed for that because Baba can't. I mean, look at King White is the one surrounding Adura. Like Baba can't do anything about that. If Adura doesn't speak, Baba can make him speak. So,
and at this point, it's his words against theirs. They were the ones who saw whatever happened.
Even if somebody told Baba something, if those people don't go and say it, Baba can say it. It doesn't matter because if that person say I didn't tell him, unless Baba has recorded conversation,
bless you. This is why I keep giving excuses for Baba. He wasn't there. This is what he was told.
Baba wasn't there. There's no reason for us to castigate him. If it's justice for Mohbad comes with Esma, if it's justice for Mohbad comes with enough butter, at least someone in Aloba family is not dumb and daft. At least there's a person that is standing up. Because all of them are just acting like stupid idiots. Just killing us left and right. Because at the end of the day, they know what killed that guy. They've known right from day one.
They all know.
Exactly. I'm surprised when we say now all of them go share the money later.
At this point, I think even Baba is aware, but he's scared of saying what happened.
At the end of the day, everybody will just come and share money later. Give us 6 months or 7 months because that's after the justice or everything. Give us 6 months or 7 months or 8 months.
That was the question I want to throw to you guys now. Like, so at the end of the day, if the CCC came out and you guys later find out everybody were inside that house, how will you guys feel?
Sorry? I don't understand.
Of course now, but we're saying we're not going to castigate somebody that wasn't there.
No, we are not castigating. I'm just saying like maybe like mistakenly somebody uploaded the video for the what happened in MOHBAD's house and all members of family are there. What are we gonna do?
And then we'll speak out there
when he died or when whatever happened to him happened.
Do you know the most funny thing, Coco? Please, man, do you know the most funny thing? The funny thing is this. 3 Aloba families, more than 2 Aloba families, his uncle was in that house that night.
Well, that one is not Aloba. Don't forget that. Remember, the uncle is also
for maternal side. For maternal side.
2 family members were in that house that night. People will know the reasons on certain things. Because me, I love my brother.
But that's why we feel Baba is out of it. Because at the end of the day, MOHBAD has.
Because coming from a pained younger sister.
Yeti.
I think my brothers a lot.
Yeti, I've told you, like, none of them love MOHBAD. It's the money. That's the fact. It's the money.
MOHBAD is. No, let's people forget Wunmi. Koni da fun Wunmi. Wunmi on the shankoto daje. Forget Wunmi. At the cost am now. You know, go better for her. But your blood, your flesh, your sibling, before Wunmi came into the picture, you guys were together. And something happens to him. Not be saying he died yesterday, he go wake up tomorrow morning. Forever, he's gone. Piang! Piang! And you want to bury that guy like you are burying chicken. And you want, that's like the suspected killer. When we say you're supposed to lynch her to death. I'm just putting it out like that. That you're supposed to throw a stone, put her on top cross, nail her on top cross. They are not supposed to even hear her, and not even love her.
Yes.
Supporting her.
Yeah, I can see how pained you are, but you know what?
It's not painful. You people don't get elder sister. You don't get elder brothers.
At the end of the day, let me tell you something. First of all, for me, I look at it this way. We really don't know what happened in that house. So apart from me, what I want to know now is, apart from this narrative that they pushed out, does anybody have any other story? Apart from that narrative they pushed out, is there anybody who has said anything otherwise?
What narrative?
Apart from saying the nurse came, he got injured from the show, the nurse came and she injected him and he got that reaction. Apart from that, is there any other thing somebody has said contrary to what they pushed out?
I don't think we have another narrative. I don't think.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
I think at this point, you know, if in 2 years nobody can conquer that, I at this point, I think, and from my findings, I found out that yes, if that kind of reaction I'm not saying I agree to all they've said, no, but at this point, we need to start looking at that angle to see where the mistake is. At this point, if they still stand by that narrative, I think at this point, let's just look at that angle.
We cannot look at that angle, and I will tell you why we are not going to follow the narrative. Baba came out now, said MOHBAD died when? On Monday.
On Monday.
So who did the North Street on Tuesday? That's the question.
Hold on, Kululu.
Well, we don't know.
Kululu, there has been other narratives. You said there was no narrative. There had been other narratives than the narrative that North came and Pai MOHBAD. No. The other narrative was that Adlelo Pai MOHBAD. That was the narrative people flew away. Yeah, Papa say na concubine key MOHBAD and now waiting fly be that. Now, Baba wasn't inside the house when MOHBAD buy. People wait there inside the house say nurse came, give MOHBAD injection and him buy. Now, the only person that wasn't in the house said Alelo Pai MOHBAD. And we have two narratives. Now, do you get the question? I'm answering your question. Now, do you see where the division came from? Thank you. Good night.
But if Baba said so, and we don't have anything to prove that, then it's I don't think.
No, but don't forget that they already told Baba that they were fighting about MOHBAD was imperfect Dromosome and all that.
Yes.
So if he said that, he has a reason why he said that too. Because anyone would have thought that if they told him there was a fight in the car and it was about the baby. So to me, justify why Baba would say at the
why he says so. Okay. Well. Wow. Then if Baba, if there's, why is he not now, putting it out or writing that as part of his statement that, look, this is the impression I was given thereafter I met my son's body. So person said, he could quote the person. I think it would have made a lot of sense if he had made that, public.
I think he would have. He has to wait, right? Because now that's why he's saying let them do DNA. So let them do the DNA, and then we'll see what he says after that.
Please, when will the autopsy be out? Yes, I think
it's out, but I think they're reading on Friday, right? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Right? Yeah, on the 11th.
The way they just, like, this guy just spies, just like painful.
It's very painful, actually.
It's just really, really painful.
It's always sweet to want to find out something that everybody is unable to, No,
I'm just team, like I used to say, like, I'm just team curiosity. I'm team.
Yes.
In that house, I'm team. Everybody should be dragged by their balls. Some people deserve to be dragged more than others, but everybody should be dragged. The only people that is not allowed to be dragged, and that is even receiving.
Even when you listen to his friends talking, all the people that were in the house, like I came across this lifestyle guy. He was talking on one show. No, I don't really know how to follow up all these things, but sometimes when I'm scrolling and I just wait and I listen. So I heard him talking and saying, the house in Arento, the house in so all these boys, if you listen to them, I don't even know how to rate all of them. If you listen to them, there's something wrong somewhere. You will understand there's something they're hiding. And what is that thing they're hiding? This is what everybody is.
What happened? What happened? Why are you people protecting the suspect? Why are you people protecting the suspects? Something happened in that house. And you people, it's like they are using their, when a mother hen is covering the cheeks. That is how they are covering Wumi.
At all costs, yeah.
That is why I wanted, I said on this platform, I said, Wumi is like, Mummy is strong. Let me put it like this. Mummy has mastered the art to protect herself. But because the bloggers are not attacking who they are supposed to be attacking, and I go put time straight up, they are not attacking Adura enough. They are not giving that guy enough eats.
Yeti, I have a question for you. I'm still gonna ask you. The question is, so you are the wife.
Okay.
And your husband, little brother lives with you.
Yes.
Something happened to your husband's enemy.
Yes.
Who is supposed to be in the right place to narrate what happened?
And I'm putting it like this. I said Wumi first. But let me now put a narrative to you. In a house where there's 8 people, let's say there's a little child in that house, and a little child fainted, not even died. The little child fainted. 8 people. That small boy fainted. Everybody, the house was going to be chaotic. There will be one gist, one gossip, one rumor. They are not in the room when he fainted. You understand? I'm not even saying the person died. Let's say like the person died is the biggest thing that happened in that house that night. Nobody go sleep. There will be a narrative outside. 8 people in the house, a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old has this thing they call a tutu or fainted. The person will carry salt, go talk, say, I brought salt out. The person will carry spoon, puts for inside his mouth, go talk, say, I brought spoon inside his mouth. Nobody said anything for a whole year, man. They're dragging Wumi, dragger to protect themselves. See, they're dragging Wumi, dragger, attacker, causer. But as you are dragging, as you are causing, as you are attacking, pick Adura up by your balls. Waiting up that house that night. What time did everybody enter house? What happened in that house after I closed the door? And say I can't even say they are just saying 8 people, 8 people, 8 people. We don't even know the names of the 8 people where they that house that night. Or do you know the name of the 8 people? Grown as adults, 8 is a full house. They are not dwarf. They are full grown as adults. Let's say like in a 3-bedroom or in a 4-bedroom apartment, 8 people, at least 3 or 4 people go there sitting on that night.
It doesn't even matter if there are 8 people.
Is that how bad MOHBAD is?
To me,
they are just saying Team Baba, Team and Wumi. If people are just stupid. You're supposed to say Team, the person that cannot fight for himself, the person that cannot talk, the person that cannot do anything, that people are covering the suspected killer. I'm not a double agent. I am just what happened in that house that night. I'm not even seeing anything. If they catch anybody, anything where they use, if they use and do anybody, when they use the person to do assume or suya, it's not my business. I'm just Team. Kilo pa MOHBAD. Báwo ni MOHBAD ṣe kú? Why is nobody talking?
Yeti, put your wife. I want you to still put it like Adura. He was 18, 19, right?
Yes.
A younger, will I say a younger adult or yeah, he's still a younger adult because he's
nobody to protect Adura. Even if
I'm not protecting it. No. Yeti, I'm not protecting it, so forget it. But what if Tobayan want to confuse Adura out of everything? Like they are really confused. But to me, I still say like when I do my live, I still say like that problems comes from the parents. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That is what I'm going to say.
I have 4 kids. I'm telling you, you cannot do something to one of them that the other one will not report it. Even when my other little one feel like he doesn't want to report his friend, the other one will say
anywhere they're castigating Baba. I made a decision. This is the decision. Anywhere they're castigating Baba, I don't go put my
future wife. Can I say something, please?
Yes.
Let me just give this scenario, okay? Let's say I'm married. My husband's brother lives with me.
Yes.
And my husband have workers and friends that lives with us. And I did something that was really that my husband find out. Or maybe there was something that had to do with cheating or something. And my husband got really angry with me. And we started fighting. And as we're fighting, anybody who tried to help my husband shifts his anger towards them. Now let's go back to Prime Boy now. Prime Boy said when he tried to stop MOHBAD from fighting with Wunmi that MOHBAD had to shout at him and try to punch him and, ask him to leave the car. And they left. And you could see on the day of the burial, you could see some of the guys with like sullen faces, And what if they tried all they could to stop the fight and MOHBAD was really, really going hard on Wunmi, and it was now allegedly, no disrespect to the dead, but he was really hurting her or beating her up. And remember when they got to some Oti Junction and she said she wasn't going home, that she was going to...
Wait, all this thing you are saying, is it justice or assumption? You just stick at the way you are talking. You're just assuming. Why are you assuming? Why would you be assuming?
Hold on.
Be doing that. You talk on fact.
No.
This is
it's not assumption. It's what Spendy said, though. It's not
I'm just talking.
This is actually.
Bolly B, please don't
scientist
don't interrupt my line of thought.
Assumption is actually very stupid of you. Assuming of something you know nothing about is actually a total stupidity.
But do you believe in construction of a crime scene?
Construction how? Of what crime scene?
Yeah.
Okay, of what crimes? Of what crime scene?
That's exactly what she's trying to do.
Can you define crime for me, please? What is crime? Like, what do you mean by crime scene? Can you please tell me what that is? Let me just
because she's so dumb. She's not gonna
Can you let her finish her thoughts? Can you let her finish her thoughts?
Let me just get to know what you mean by crime scene.
We will not go anywhere.
Do you know what crime scene is?
And let her just make full.
Do you know what crime scene is actually?
You
talking about crime.
She's brainless. She can't make any sense. She makes no sense. So let her rant because she's brainless. She has no brain. She cannot think with her head.
Yes.
Please just mute and let her just keep ranting because she's
how long are you going to be so stupid for the rest of your life? Like saying a crime scene. Like, I don't understand. Like,
hello, is the lady still here?
God bless the person that dropped her.
Did she just say stupid? Did she just say stupid?
The word she used, she will never get anywhere if she's here. That's her for you.
Can you imagine? Calling people stupid for saying... Some people are just sick. I think she's sick.
no, you actually stupid because you're talking about the things you know nothing about. You're stupid. You know what stupidity is? Google what stupidity is. If you Google what stupidity is, you know that you are
stupid right now. Don't you have a dictionary in your home?
No, you don't. You don't, because if you do, you will not come here and be assuming of what actually happened in another person's house. That's you are just a stupid monotony.
So what?
You are not.
You have to call her stupid for doing that?
Yeah, because you're stupid. Why check the meaning of stupidity?
Stupid for doing that?
You're stupid. Why are you talking about something you're not aware about? No, you were talking about something you're not aware about. The people that was there.
Were you there?
Never said.
Were you there?
No. But the people that was there never said all this bullshit you was talking about.
Why
what are you
should
saying?
we believe them on your account? Why should we believe them on your account?
You have to believe them. Why do you have to believe? Do you know them? How is that a business? Do you know them?
Impose that on us.
Do you have to believe them?
Don't call anybody stupid here. What's the meaning of that?
You stupid.
Get some manners.
What's the meaning of stupidity? It's what you are portraying right here.
That's what you're displaying here.
You are portraying a stupidity act because why would you be assuming of what happened in another person's family and then you come here and be assuming? Are you mad?
You imagine? Go get some manners.
Are you a mad person? Are you mad or something? Why would you be assuming of what happened in another person's family and they came out to say what happened and then you were here talking about bullshit stuff like where the hell are you? Dignity,
are you there? Are you related to them?
You are dignity. DPP is in shambles, man. What the fuck are you talking
Go get some manners. We're just having our very
You guys are
and then
so
just because you're
dumb.
not
That's
on the radio,
stupid.
you're here to get it off.
Changing your
Go
name.
and
If you are bold enough
what
and you want to stand on the
stupidity,
truth, why don't you
man.
stick to your name? Why you keep
Can't you just go and
because you
why
are a
can't you just
dumb
go and
fully
Google
idiot.
what stupidity
Idiot.
means?
Idiot.
Can you imagine?
Idiot.
This girl is sick. I think she's
You
a
know,
druggie.
talking about
I think she's a
bullshit stuff
druggie.
you know. Where about? Like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? Like, you guys are mad or something. What is
I
wrong
think you're a
with you
druggie. I
guys?
think you're high. You're a druggie. You're high. I don't think you guys should engage her. She's a druggie. She's high. She's a druggie. She's high.
Please tell
Just
us.
forget about her.
Idiot.
Really? Your mother is a drug. I know some Johnny won't push the
She's a druggie. She's a druggie. Just let her be.
You know, she's really messed up. She's messed up because no, she's gonna support whatever is going on here.
She's a druggie. She's a druggie.
So why don't you go line on top? You got to that's what she
sounds
let her
high.
finish her line on top before you just jump in.
She just came here.
Can I go ahead, please?
Go ahead, please.
Oh, is this not Baba MOHBAD here?
Go ahead, please. We'll be glad to have
okay.
Baba MOHBAD here.
I think that's him.
Baba MOHBAD, is that you?
It's not him. I think it's somebody.
It's not. He's just using his background picture. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah. So what I was trying to say is this. Okay. I just wanna say, try to make a reason why these people are not speaking, because it doesn't make sense for Wunmi to have done something to MOHBAD and this entire family are shielding. I just want to try to see why. Okay, so now let's say what if where did I even start? This girl, this baby of a woman just came and okay. Now let's say okay, Adura is there and all the guys that were there saw that MOHBAD and Wunmi were actually, they are having a serious heated argument, and which explain why Prime Boy said he tried to interfere and MOHBAD got really, really tensed and really mad and was trying to hit him and told him to leave the car and all of that. And remember at some point they said when they got to Orchard Road that Wunmi was saying she was trying to get off the car and leave. She wanted to go to an hotel, and MOHBAD insisted on them going home and all of that. And what if they could see that she was trying to avoid the fight, but MOHBAD was not letting her be? Just like I said, with no disrespect to the dead. What if each time they came to interfere, MOHBAD, how do I say, transfer his anger on them, hitting them and all of that, and somehow, Wunmi tried to defend herself, and what happened to MOHBAD happened? What if they saw that it wasn't intentional? What if they saw that there was no way she could have helped herself but just to defend herself, and what happened, and that's why all of them are shielding her? I'm just trying to make
now. Don't say there's no words.
I'm just that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it makes no sense. There's no any excuse. What happened. They should have just come out straight to say this is what happened. At least if it's going to be manslaughter or in defense, whatever.
I'm sorry, ma. Please, ma. You see, at this point in time, people's anger is not towards even what happened. It's towards, why are you guys not talking? Why are you guys not speaking up?
Yep.
It's not even like say in that. I think you know why the Mohbad head is really strong. Let me put it like this. You understand? The kind of boiling anger we have in people is like, you people are not defending me. You people are not talking for me. You people are not even fighting for you for you people to know what happened. For people to know what happened. You people kept quiet till outsider that they don't know Mohbad at all for shit, that they don't know him for anything. Outsider are the one raising and louding their voice. You people were there with me for the last 24 hours. You people were eating my food, eating my pepper, driving my car. In fact, let me put it like this. Don't let me even use you people. You were on my bed, fucking me, collecting opwe for me. At the end of the day, something happened to me, even if not a mistake. I've never seen the in-law side supporting the wife. Now the wife, they first of all push the wife inside lion mouth. You know, let me just put it like this. I don't want to be tribalistic, but it happens more in our, Yoruba girl. It happens more. It happens less in Yoruba land. If na Igbo, if na Wumi and Mohbad na Igbo, Wumi go don see shege. Wumi go don see sweat. Wumi, wetin they go do Wumi?
Maybe himself no dey gree for her. You understand? Maybe himself they fight her back before.
That is what I'm saying. The rituals, the stuff
so
Wumi would have gone through. The rituals, the stuff Wumi would have gone through. She go dey beg for her life. You understand? And for the husband's family to be solidly behind someone.
What if Adura is involved?
That is what I'm saying. This is the whole point.
And don't forget, Prime Boy said he reported Adura. And Mohbad said if you get to the house, you know? So it's possible.
There's a lot of truth to be uncovered.
What she's saying makes a lot of sense.
There's a lot of truth to be uncovered.
You see, but why so much anger towards Wunmi?
That is why I'm saying.
Died?
That is why I'm saying Wunmi set herself up.
Hold on, waiting.
The truth on what he has, everything that he has. Maybe that's why.
No, when anything happens in a house, in an African house, you understand, the first person they will point their finger is the wife or the husband. You get? In an African house. But I have never witnessed where we say something will happen in a house and the family of the person, the supposed deceased person, will be supporting the suspects. Iya Mohbad. Will you tell me that? Will you tell me that Adura has not whispered? You guys have not had heart-to-heart conversation. Adura, make a put. I'm sorry for those people who don't understand Yoruba. Adura, kilo shele nínú ilé yẹn, jẹ́wọ́ fún mi. Wetin happen in that house? Please confess. Even if we go bury him, say no go come out. What happened in that house?
You know what's funny, right? Remember Karima once said, I think when they first got there, like, woman tilekun. If the woman, but she will be in terms of she couldn't even enter Mo's room without permission and all that, right? And Baton de Luwa said to Konpeluwa. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
And it's the same Karima that now said, or correct me if I'm wrong, she will call look narrative and pay Tom Print in will. The way that Adura was next of kin. So maybe they've talked to them and they've said they will give them all most properties why they agreed in the first place.
You see, yeah, this is what I'll keep saying. This is what I'll keep saying. I'm saying that for that family, I am 100% sure that they all know what happened to Mohbad and they knew where it came from. They all knew what happened to Mohbad and the anger they were. Remember the burial? Wunmi was literally hiding herself, and she said that she took Liam to Baba. Although I'm not believing her, but she said she took Liam to Baba on the day of the burial. That Baba snubbed her. Baba didn't want to touch Liam or whatever she said. Was it in this chewed? Was it chewed or TVC? She said that. So if if she had nothing to do with this guy's death, why would that reaction from this family on the burial? Literally, the next day they were burying that guy. Look at what this woman said. Mama, that woman that's always with Baba. That's
I mean, it makes sense in the sense that, I mean, you didn't call the family. You're not calling them after the boy has died. You didn't call them when he was saying he didn't want to go to a hospital. Like, in a way, like, even if it's negligence and all that, that's enough reason for Baba to be mad, right? Because right? And because at that time, remember,
but she can't. Baba can't blame her solely on that. Baba had a son in that house who exactly. So that blame shouldn't suddenly solely be on Wumi. He should be more mad at Adura, not even Wumi, for his son. Adura's brother going through that and nobody calling them.
Makes sense. Everybody must soon.
You don't mad finish. You don't mad finish, Bolibi.
Bolibi ò ní
You no go better for you. You guys know that we are touching it. You guys know what you're doing. That's why it's hitting the nail on the head. We are hitting the nail on the head. That's why you cannot even sit down.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe wá ń make life?
Gbogbo yẹn wá sí Amẹ́ríkà wá ṣe oríire. Olórí burúkú wọn kọ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n olóṣì ọmọ. Ọmọ tó yẹ kó bá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
Ẹjọ́ ṣé mo lè béèrè question kan?
Ọmọ tó yẹ kó bá ṣe ìyàwó olóṣì. Ọmọ tó yẹ kó bá ṣe ìkọsí olórí burúkú wọn wá. Tí wọ́n bá lójú ohun wa máa àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ìṣe MP àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́kẹ̀ nínú Amẹ́ríkà ìwọ ń ràn kọ́ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n lọ Amẹ́ríkà
Wùmí ló máa pa ẹsẹ̀ Wùmí ló máa pa ẹ̀ wọ́n lẹ́wọ̀
ibi ti ṣòfò ọmọ ìwọ tí wọ́n ti gbé e sí olórí mọ̀ wọ́n kú kí ló kú bọ̀lá Amẹ́ríkà
ẹni sùúrù mute one now.
Bí àwọn ẹ lọ kí bàbá ẹ lẹ́wọ̀n ọ̀dọ́ gbé ọmọ kí bàbá ẹ lẹ́wọ̀n ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ bàbá wọn lọ gbé wọn kí wọn lẹ́wọ̀n olórí burúkú ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ èsì ni bọ́lá bí ó lè jèrè l'Amẹ́ríkà èrè kan tó ti jẹ tó ti wọ́n tọ̀nà sẹ́wọ̀n yẹn náà èrè tó máa mú délé nìyẹn kí tó bá lè ti délé jáde tó lókun fún ẹ ìwọ olórí burúkú ọmọ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ndí MP àgbà lọ́yẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà ìwọ wọn kọ́ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n olórí burúkú òyìnbó kùsì yẹn kiri wọ́n kùsì ẹ̀ wọ́n tán wọ́n nù kùsì tán wọ́n kù bá ti kùsì ẹ̀ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ èsì tó bá bọ́dì náà come with your account peter olórí 28 gbogbo èbú tó wà lẹ́bọ̀ níbi owó náà yìí èlé ni ilé òní jèrè ẹ̀ bàbá òní jèrè ẹ̀ ọmọ padà bí èsì ní bọ́dì pé peter olórí 28 ṣe gbogbo èbú tó wà níbẹ̀ Ó ti fi ayé ìwọ níbi tí wọ́n ti pọ̀ bí rẹ̀ láyé. Ìwọ orí ẹ̀fọ́ lọ́run máa pè é. Ìwé ṣì ń wọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Olórí burúkú ọmọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo èèyàn kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ń bá fún olófo. Tó bá ṣú ọ̀ fún ẹsẹ̀. Èmi tí ní kò lọ síbi tó ti ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́. Bí àwọn ọmọ ẹ lọ kí bàbá wọn. Bí àwọn ọmọ ẹ lọ kí àwọn bàbá wọn. Jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ ẹ lọ kí bàbá wọn. Olórí burúkú. Àwọn èèyàn lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà. People are becoming doctors. People are becoming MPs. Olórí burúkú ṣe owó kí lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. O tún wá ń gòkè sókè sọ́gbọ̀ olóṣì. Ìyá ẹ̀ ti fòbò jóná. Ìyá ẹ̀ ti fòbò jóná. Ìyá ẹ̀ ó ti fòbò jóná.
Imagine bí o level 10 before we talk about it.
Ọpọlọ́dún búrẹ́dì.
You mad something? So yeah,
ọpọlọ́dún búrẹ́dì. How much are you stupid? Stupid lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìdí mẹ́kẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà olófò. Ìwọ́n tó bí ẹ̀dí ṣòfò. Ẹ̀ẹ́dì ṣòfò. Dìtẹ̀ ọlọ́bí 28. Job 29.
Owó iná ni ìgbéraga òṣìṣẹ́ wá ní iná ni.
Ọmọ padà bí èsì ibẹ̀ yìí ni.
Stop bragging about money.
Padà gbẹ̀yìn.
How would you have made me laugh?
Láti fún náà lọ. Láti fún ní gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ padà gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ̀. Ọdún ẹgbẹ́ bá ti make it o dey make it láyé
Bonnie B, you are so brainless. Bonnie B, you are so brainless. You cannot be just a normal conversation. All you come is to be shouting and barking like a dog. Get alive, Bonnie B. Get alive. How can you come to people having a decent conversation and all you can do is to come and scream? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Bonnie B, ológo pinyiki, ológo pinyiki.
Owó tèmi ló fi ń bọ̀wọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Àwọn máa ti yẹn kàn ní owó tèmi ló fi ń bọ̀wọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà. Àwọn right ẹni pé ò lè díṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe mọ́ nílé ayé rẹ̀ tó yóò ti balẹ̀ ayé rẹ̀ jẹ́.
TikTok, they talk about with levels. You want level 10.
Body B,
Look at what you are coming to brag about.
Body B,
How shallow-minded you can be. How poverty. That's why I try to avoid that. Even if I'm saying any platform, she cannot hold a decent conversation. She only comes here to back and rant like a mad person.
Please, Ejo, Tani moderator.
Level 10. Also level 34.
Look at her. You're coming here to brag about levels. You're coming here to brag about levels. Look at you. So shameless. You're so shameless.
You crazy?
Ẹjọ́ tó ìtọ́ náà ṣe ẹ ti jọ ní counter tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
She has no ability to like have a conversation.
You know when
Nobody should bring her up here again.
when somebody come
Is
insulting people, you should know where that person is coming from.
Then why the course now? Nobody say we dey even insult for me here now.
She's been like this from 6 September 2022.
A lady talking like
she has been like
You saw her, she came with a
this.
different account. She have
She will come back again with a
and at the end of the
different
day, you
account.
say
Just
some people are not
Only
sleeping.
people, we are not even insulting me here now.
Is
Why
it the
the
same
insults
lady
now?
that left the
That
other
came
time?
the other time. She's the one.
Are you for real? No one.
She's the one.
No, now
That's why
you
she
would
will
have
come
told
up with a
me.
different
The
account.
next time, if
Just
she
wait.
comes with another account, all of us will shout and call her.
Oh, you don't know she was the one. One thing that she does not realize, like, Otiba TikTok, just like, even though Toba 100 accounts, Toba Jimmy, I still recognize
Let her
her
come
voice.
back with any account.
Just wait.
Call
She will
her
come out and have
I
to
see.
Bolly B, we are not even insulting Wumi here. So there's no need for the force or for you to
There's
come
no
here
point.
and
See,
discuss.
as long
You
as you are
understand?
analyzing
And some of us
anything
we are
about
not team
Mohbad's
Mumi
death,
and we are not
And you're
team
coming to
Baba
ask me
Mohbad. We are
questions.
team Mohbad.
What do you
We are not
think
even
is my
insulting
crisis?
her.
Can
You
you
understand?
as
imagine?
long as
It
you
was
don't even have to, as long as
a normal
you are
conversation. You don't
analyzing
have to
But
come
anything
and
that's
from
why
insult
I
me.
said
terms of,
Yeah?
she's a
she
drug.
makes no
But
input
the
of
bees, don't
whatsoever.
come here and start
All
cursing
she
us.
comes is
Eh?
to
Don't come
fight.
here and start cursing. I beg. Me, I don't
Ah.
even like anywhere we cause day. I don't like
She
Wahala
cannot go to
at
any
all.
other justice fighters platform. Oh, look at she's back
Don't
now.
curse. You are
Oh
here.
yeah, now.
Don't curse. Please.
Madam Druggy, go and take your drugs. Go and meet your co-druggies. Eat yours. But see, can you imagine?
Body B, please don't.
Iska
Any suru,
Karo,
everybody,
Benza,
please let me
Shegia.
engage her. Please let me engage her.
You are a
You
sick,
cannot
you are a
engage her.
drug.
She cannot listen to you. She's just a
Body
doggy,
B,
just
let
Yeah,
me
but she's
engage
a
her.
druggie. We know.
Any
She's
suru, please let me engage
spontaneous.
her. Please let me
Yeti,
engage
you
her.
know
You're a
she
druggie. You're a
cannot
druggie. We
engage
don't
Let
you.
want to
me
You
be
engage
like
cannot
her.
you.
engage her.
Any suru.
You are a druggie. We don't want to be like you. You are a failed person. You're sick.
Body B, wait.
You are
Body
sick.
B,
You
wait.
are
Boli
sick.
bi
You are
karwa
sick.
yar banza munafiki yar banza karwa shege iska uban uba.
Body B.
Kuma Hausa ne.
Do you have any
Kuma Hausa ne. Kina son mai da Hausa ne. What's your apology?
Ba hankali ba komi yar
Mahaukaciya yar kodi.
Bolibi ní sùúrù ní sùúrù Bolibi.
Body B ní sùúrù jọ.
Mahaukaciya yar
Bolibi ní
kodi.
sùúrù ní sùúrù
sun
Bolibi.
warki
Jọ
buran
fẹ́ bèrè
baban ki
question
shege
kan.
Mahaukaciya yar kodi.
Bolibi ní
munafiki yar
sùúrù.
iska banza.
Body B, please ní sùúrù.
Ní
Please.
sùúrù Bolibi.
Any sùúrù ẹjọ́ everybody ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú
Ẹjọ́
ẹjọ́.
mo kí everybody mo kí everybody o.
kò gbé àkáǹtì ẹ̀ jáde nǹkan tí ìyá alájẹ ẹ̀ ti achieve láyé.
Yar banza
Yeah,
shege yar
God, mo kí
iska
everybody o.
yar
I listen
iska
to
kamar iri.
everybody. Mo kí everybody o. Ẹ mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan before Mohbad case kí Mohbad tó kú. Kọ́ mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ kí Mohbad tó kú lórí TikTok. Nǹkan táwọn obìnrin ní sùúrù. Nǹkan táwọn obìnrin máa ń sọ jù lórí TikTok ńgbà yẹn ni bọ́n ṣe máa ń maltreat wọn tọkọ wọn bá kú tán bọ́n ṣe máa ń attack wọn bọ́n ṣe máa ń sọ pé àwọn ló pọkọ tá a gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ wọn èmi ìta ti jáde especially ilẹ̀ Igbo bọ́n ṣe máa ń treat wọn tá a accuse wọn tá a label wọn pé àwọn ló pa ọkọ wọn òun náà máa ń treat jù lórí TikTok ńgbà yẹn táwọn obìnrin máa sunkún. Nígbà tí
God's word God's justice ẹ má ọ̀túnba ẹ má lọ jí náà mo bá bi tẹ́ lọ.
ní sùúrù jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
ọtúnba dákẹ́ kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ tó fẹ́ wọ́n ti wá dákẹ́.
Ẹjọ́ gbọ́lẹ̀ dẹ́.
ọtúnba dákẹ́ náà ọtúnba fọwọ́ mi ọtúnba jẹ́ inú kó dẹ̀ ọtúnba dákẹ́ kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ ọtúnba ẹ kò ní.
torí pé mo wà fún mi mo lè wà fún anybody mi ní pé ọ̀tá ẹni mo jẹ́
ọtúnba bọ́lí ló wá support gbẹ́jẹ́ ọtúnba gbẹ́jẹ́ ọtúnba gbẹ́jẹ́
orí TikTok láti pàdé.
tẹ bá ń change oko yìí
Otunba, go down. I don't want to. Go down, Mama Secretary.
olóṣè bá sọ fún ẹ pé ká ṣe dáadáa
Mama Secretary.
láti pàdé.
ẹ tí kì í mọ̀ kí ni.
ẹ kàn wá bí ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀
àwọn èèyàn máa ṣe kí ni ìbàjẹ́ ògbé wa débi kankan ibi tí ìbàjẹ́ bá gbéyànjú òun ló sún yín débi báyìí tó bá change voice yín tẹ change oko yín 1 million.
mi ò change the voice mo this is my second account Papariano mọ àkáǹtì kò sẹ́ni tí ó mọ àkáǹtì.
ibi ni mo mọ̀ yín sí ibi ni mo fẹ́ máa dọ́ọ̀dì fún. so ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe rere.
mo wà lára àwọn tẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ fún lórí TikTok ní àbí mo wà lára àwọn tó gbowó justice for Mohbad tí mo fẹ́ máa
dógó lórí TikTok.
jáde àtúbà kò sọ́dọ̀ bí tó fẹ́ jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀.
òun náà ní mo ṣe mi kí ni mo fẹ́ máa change
kò sí àwọn tó jáde tó fẹ́ gbà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ẹ máa ń dà nǹkan rú ni.
ẹ mà àwọn tó ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín ni.
ẹ máa wá dà nǹkan rú ni sí òfin àti ní level lè fi ṣe ilé ayé ní TikTok. ọ̀tọ́ bá tí òfin bọ́ ní àkáǹtì tẹ̀ jáde ní ẹ̀tọ́ kámẹ́rà fún ẹ mọ́tò tẹ̀mí lò mi ò ṣe mọ́tò tẹ̀mí lò ní tó
gbogbo yín tẹ̀ wá mí tẹ̀ ń dáre ọ̀tẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sí Wùmí ẹ mú proof jáde just one proof.
òun náà máa sọ pé kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ sí ọ̀túnba bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ kò sí kò tó fẹ́ sọ kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ àtúbà tó bá ti fi ilé ayé ṣe dáadáa ni tó bá ti fi ilé ayé ṣe dáadáa ni àlísì tiẹ̀
ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹsẹ̀ gbogbo tó wà lórí social media àwọn ẹ̀rọ tó ti kájọ òun náà lẹ́yìn náà
Ọ̀túnba live there, Ọ̀túnba live there.
kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ
Ọ̀túnba live there lórí burúkú.
because kò sí anybody tó
Ọ̀túnba go back to your team.
ẹ nírọ̀ mi ò bó ṣe dá ìjẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀
Ọ̀túnba
bó
go
ṣe
back to
analyze
your
ẹ̀ mọ́
team.
family lọ́jọ́ gbé
Go back to your team, Ọ̀túnba. Go back to your team.
ẹ wá sí ìgbà ẹ
Olórí
ẹ
Ibu, go
máa sọ
back to your
játọ́ọ̀sì
team.
lẹ́nu
Fatful. Elede Ọ̀túnba. Elede Ọ̀túnba, go back to your team.
bó ṣe àkíyèsí
Elede
wùmí
Ọ̀túnba,
without
go back to your team. Olórí burúkú.
bó ṣe wà àkíyèsí wùmí without evidence gbogbo yín tẹ ẹjọ́ obìnrin tẹ ẹ àkíyèsí ọmọ yẹn gbogbo yín náà máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àkíyèsí
tó bá yẹ pé kẹ̀kẹ́ ṣe kọ́ bọ́
ẹrù tí ò ṣe ti yín gbogbo yín náà máa dílé lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń dílé lórí bó ṣe jọ́ ọmọ kékeré ọmọ 23 or 24 years tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá sórí social media tẹ́ẹ̀ ń jẹ́
For your children, Ọ̀túnba, your guest children.
jẹ́ ẹ̀tì ọmọ
Guest
yẹn.
children, they get that course. Your guest children.
Mohbad tó ti kú tó lè sọ
kí ló ṣe yín kí ní kí iboná ti fi yín tẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ṣé bàbá kú ni ṣé anybody kú ni wọn ò kú náà Mohbad ló ti kú.
wọ́n á dẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ní pàtàkì lórí social media àwọn tí ò jẹ́ nǹkan
ètò ọ̀rọ̀ ìdí kìíní ẹnu ẹ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́ fẹ́ fún
àwọn ọmọ ìrankíran.
It's not even 5,000. It's not even 5,000 kini. Kò ṣe $5,000 lọ fún yín náà.
àwọn ọmọ ìrankíran àwọn ọmọ tí ò lẹ́bí tí ò lára tí ò bí tí wọ́n gan òjò wọn lójú.
Kí ló dé náà?
ìmí pẹrẹntì òjò ló ń lójú báyọ̀ ni òṣèlú máa sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́yìn lórí social media.
ẹ̀yin lẹ mú gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ mú gbogbo ojú kini lẹ da gbogbo ojú ẹ̀rù ẹ̀yin kan ti mú mi ẹ̀yin kan ti ń bàbá ẹ̀ mú gbogbo ẹ̀ dàrú. ẹ wá sọ pé ọwọ́ náà ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tí ò
bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí ilé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa àdírẹ́sì ìwọ lórí social media ẹ̀sálì kò sí yàtọ̀.
mi ò rí ẹ̀rí bọ̀ voice
àwọn ọmọ tí ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́
bàbá ìjì mi lójú ohun àwọn voice kan wà tí mi lè gbọ́.
wọn rí náà rí kò sẹ́ni tó rí respect reciprocal.
ó ti bá rẹ̀ jẹ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn.
kò bá mi ṣèlú lórí social media yẹn ò mí ìfẹ́jọ jẹ́gbẹ́ fífún bẹ́ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ jọ jẹ́gbẹ́ gan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣákaṣáká ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe wù yín.
òun ló ṣe ní ká ṣe rere òun ló ṣe ní ká ṣe rere.